Welcome to episode 3 of the Winter Garden series. If you're new to this series, in week 1 we transplanted most of the veggies into the bed, and we haven't really done anything since then because it's been cold and rainy. But today we've got the rest of the seedlings to transplant in there, and we've got some fertilizing to do. So let's get to it. So sometimes when they're small, I want to transplant them immediately, but I've done side-by-side tests in the past, and it is really better just to leave them and let them root in the pot they're in before you jump right to transplanting. This one's a bit small still, but because there's like 4 heads in there, I think it's going to be totally fine. Most of the broccoli and cauliflower is doing really great, but you can tell right here it's got some damage. And you could tell this one right here was completely munched on. Bugs really love it when the soil's wet, and since it's fall in the Pacific Northwest, it's almost always raining and the soil's almost always wet. So I do use the sluggo paste, but the problem is when it rains, it really washes away some of the sluggo paste. So that's one of the issues I knew I was going to be fighting this winter, but I'm just going to reapply some, even though it's going to rain for most of this week, and hopefully I can protect them. This is doing pretty good so far, even though some of it's getting eaten up. That one got eaten up a little bit. I knew we were going to have some casualties. This one just keeps getting destroyed, but that's why I planted more than I needed, so at least some would survive. So I don't have a lot of space in my bed, but I think I'm going to transplant the rest of the stuff in between this cauliflower over here. Transplanting is going to be the same thing as week 1. We're going to dig a small hole, put a little bit of rooting powder, cover it up, and that's all there is to it. So I've got all those planted now, and I'm going to go ahead and give them some fertilizer. I was holding off on the fertilizer because that also washes away in the rain, but it just always is going to rain, so I'm going to give them a little bit today to help them out. So this is the fertilizer I use. I love this stuff, and I've been using it for years. It works really great. One of the reasons I like it is it's got a lot of different ingredients, which I really enjoy. It's got humic acid too, which helps with nutrient uptake, and then it's got all of these bacteria and fungi in there, which helps with nutrient absorption and root growth as well. Just give each one of these a nice sprinkle right around the base. It is supposed to rain again all week, so I'm going to give these ones I transplanted a little bit of water, but I don't want to give them too much because it is going to rain. And that's it for week 3, guys. Gave all the plants some fertilizer, transplanted the rest of them, and it's going to be a cold and rainy week, so hopefully everything goes well. If you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to follow along for the journey.